Hello and welcome to The Broken Doll. This is part 2 of my haul, or as some I've heard say, collective haul, which I did not believe that's what it was, but it is. It is a collective haul. So, some of you down below reminded me of who I was talking about the other day, and we're going to talk about that. But first, let's go through a few things here. And I want to just show you some other things that I bought recently from my thrift stores and also some other retail stores. So these are some shoes that I bought from the thrift store. You don't get these very often, but when I find them, I pick them up. So these seem to be called Bonnie Stewart, made in Canada here, little leather shoes. And these here are Buster Brown shoes. They're labeled right inside. If you can see that in there, it says Buster Brown. There you go. You can see him in there. Just take that away. There we go. And nice little walking shoes and some shoes after walking. You know, these are hard to find. These are great for Patty Playpel. They look like a pair of like little Mary Jane type shoes anyways. Not quite. Mary Jane's just came across, but they're cute. They're cute all the same. Little cleaning up and away they go on a doll. Alright, so we got those out of the way. I bought these today from my buck store, my dollar store, Dollar Tree here. And these are going to be what I know they look Christmassy because they're in the silver, the green, and the red. But I'm using them for buttons. So the buttons will be going into these. And I'll be segregating from color to size. My baby buttons, I need them segregated. Now, this is the bag that I stopped at the other day. So let's go at this bag here I got from my thrift store. And it's quite an interesting little bag. I had some other, there were other things that were in here as well, but I pulled them out. What I was interested in here is this here. These are little wood, pieces of wood. Now there's no opening to it, but you can see it here. Now why would I want those? Well, those are great for a dollhouse, for shingles. Shingles on the dollhouse. You can paint them. You can stain them, I imagine. They look like they're just pine or balsam or whatever. So anyways, I'm going to use those for my dollhouse. My dad made me a dollhouse back many moons ago. I might have been about 7 years old. And he went down in the basement. I was told to stay out of the basement. And right before Christmas, he built me a dollhouse. I'm going to drag it out of my attic one day. And we're going to bring it in here and we're going to fix it up. It needs some work. These would be perfect for the shingles on there. All it has is a painted roof. I told my dad I was going to fix it up glorious one day, and I am. My dad is passed and gone now, but I think he'd be happy to know that I'm still going to work on that dollhouse. These little sticks came in there. I imagine I'll use them for something. Somewhere along the line, I'll be able to use the mini wood craft sticks. So 2 of them came in there. Hey, I'll use them. I'll find a use for them. And let's go to the next thing here. I bought this at my I think it was Walmart I bought this. Now why would I want this? Because this is a wine bottle cover. What I use these for is my Ken dolls or my Barbie dolls. I dress them up in these things here, and I open up the legs. These legs will get opened up on this side. I stick their legs right down in there, and even though it's a little frumpy, it's Christmas. It doesn't have to be exact, and they look pretty good in there. I can bring a belt and cinch it in if I do want to, but sometimes it just looks good to be silly and whatnot, and you can dress up your Barbie dolls in these wine bottle covered the clothing that they make to dress up a wine bottle with. You can dress up your doll in that. I have done it with there was a decoration that comes out at Christmas time at Walmart that is a Santa suit. Now this year they brought it out, but it's not as good. I don't like this one here. They have little legs that hang down, and it's just not what I wanted. But this one here, I thought, well, I'll give it a try. So coming up here, I'll do this right on camera and let you see how I do this. So anyways, stay tuned for that. Oh, and I bought one of these silly little things that you put on your head. There we go. All right. Now, I do buy from AliExpress. Now and again, things will come in. You got to wait for AliExpress. AliExpress takes their time, and I don't mind because I'm not going anywhere. But like I told you, I was going to deal with, I'm going to be making high heel shoes. And I need a few little things to help me out, so I got looking on there. Now, this has nothing to do with it here, but these are there's 2 in here. If I separate them with my fingers, you can see that. This is Velcro. So when I make some little doll clothing, I got some Velcro there. Even for on shoes, if I make a strap, I got Velcro. I have it in black as well. 2 of them are in there. And I bought a variety of sizes, so it'll be interesting to use those down the road. They really capture the tiny stuff. I saw these are little buckles. And I saw them on the tip of a woman's finger. When I saw them on the tip of the finger like that, I just went, oh, that's the right size. That's what I need. So I bought some gold. I've got blue. I've got like a brass color there. I also have silver. I have them in like a coppery, I dropped something there. Another kind of brassy looking color there too, but they're different, not like the other ones. Let's see what these were here that I dropped. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, these are a little bit on the bigger side of the buckles there, but you can see them quite clearly there. These are again little tiny black ones. I have some silver bigger ones there too, and I have a little bit bigger there on that size as well for bigger shoes that I make. All right, and these are gold. That's what has come in so far. So I have those. Now, what's the next thing that I got? Back a while ago, I bought this. This here is called a mini iron, but it is also like a steam iron. Heats quickly, convenience for small piecing and appliques, one-touch steam control. So it is also a steamer, okay? Also a little mini iron as well. I got that from Doll Parts Supply. I thought I'd try it out. My daughter, who is going to be living in the States coming up, she brings back a lot of wonderful little things for me. From food to whatever. Things that we don't get here, she brings them back for me. But this here is an apparatus. It's supposed to take off all the little balls on sweaters and whatnot. She got it for $2.99. So she brought that home for me. She knew we were talking about that. So she got me one. It's a little shaver for sweaters. Your own sweater as well for adults, right down to my little doll sweaters. I told her I'll be using this for my dolls because I got a lot of doll sweaters with little naughties on them. So we'll take those little goobies off of there. All right, what's our next thing that I bought? Okay, we're going to move down here. I got to move you, so get ready for the move. I'm going to bring you down here. All right, this is my next find that I got here. I got myself some little hand puppets. Now, these are not the only hand puppets that I have. I do have some more up in my attic. And I got to dig them out one day because now I'm going to talk about something. YouTube got a hold of me and told me that some of my little ditties that I make up with my dolls in the backyard, I make little songs with them. You won't see them on my site right now. I do have the Halloween one on there for you to lock into, but I will be removing it coming up. Why am I doing that? Well, YouTube got a hold of me and told me that it is for children only. So they're not going to pay me for them. So anything that comes out that's very childlike, which even though these are older dolls that you cannot buy today, this is my argument, you can't buy these dolls today. So when I take older dolls out that are 40, 50, 60 years old out into my backyard and do something cute with them, I wanted to do that for my subscribers who subscribe to me. It's like a little gift I give back to you. Something to lighten your day up, to give you something fun, to show dolls coming back to life again as we remember them when we were children. Well, here I am doing that for my subscribers, but YouTube says, no, you're doing that for kids. I'm not doing it for kids. I'm doing it for my subscribers. That's the only reason why I made them, because I know somewhere in the depths of your home, you share the same love for dolls and maybe some of the same dolls that I have. Seeing your doll come back to life again in the mind of when you were a child and how you played with them. And the thing is how they were our friends. That's the only reason why I made them, is to go back and bring back those memories. But I will admit, children would love them. Yes, they would. They are childlike because I'm going back to our day when we were children with those older dolls. But because I did that, they said, nope. They took them off for being any money to be made. So I'm going to have to open up a second channel, which I already have one already. I had one a while ago called Having Fun with Dolls. I'm going to have to put them on there, and I will then tell you when I make them. I'm going to be putting them all, spilling them all onto that channel coming up very shortly here. I will be reopening up Having Fun with Dolls. And I will tell you when on my next video or my next couple videos coming up, when I have the channel up and running, and I'll be making some little ditties on that. Will I get paid for it? No, but they're going to be for you. I don't need to make money on this here. I don't make much to begin with. It's not about the dollar. It's just the principle of why they're doing that to me. And like I said, these are antique dolls. They're vintage dolls. You can't find them on the shelves today. The only shelf you're going to find them on is an antique store shelf. You got to go into an antique store to find them. I have to go to eBay and go underneath vintage to find them. there's my preaching. It's done. You guys know how this works and what this is all about. But anyways, I found these puppets here, and I'm going to be doing a puppet show coming up with my dolls. I'm going to make a little puppet thing for my dolls to go back behind and do all this wonderful, like work with these wonderful puppets. I got a feeling I should know who these two are. We know this is Santa. This is the Big Bad Wolf and the three little pigs and it's supposed to be, well, this is the two little pigs and the Big Bad Wolf. I think I do have another pig put away. I don't want to promise that, but I'm pretty sure I do have another pig somewhere in some of the puppets that I bought years ago. These were I got them from my Salvation Army store. I just feel like I should know him. He was in a cartoon. He's something. Both of these here. I don't know. And that's why I bought them, because I just thought I should know who you are. And I don't know who you are. But it bothers me because I should know who you are. But anyways, that as it may be, I bought these here. There's more there, but it's 3 for $10. I bought $20 worth with these here. This was 20 bucks. I don't want to buy any more because I know I got more up in my attic, and they're not all that special, the ones that were there. These were the ones that really spoke the most to me. So I grabbed them. So now we're going to come back again, and we're going to talk about something else here. We were talking about the Tammy doll the other day, and we're going to get this on. There we go. Let's move this up a little bit here. There we go. There's my Tammy doll. And over here we have, excuse me with my arm. Oh, that's not her. Where is she? Buried deep in here, we have my Judy or Debbie doll that she's made. This one's made by the Ideal Toy Company. This one here is made by the Unique Doll Company. Now I know who my doll is. It's Ellie Mae Clampett. Thank you everybody for reminding me, telling me who she was. Here's Ellie Mae Clampett right here. Now if you look at these dolls, there's all a similarity. Yes, their eyes are all pointed to one direction, but there's also facial features that make you go, okay, the molds are so similar. So I just wanted to show you these three dolls side by side and how molds were borrowed from one another, or likenesses of molds were used. They're all close to the same size. You know, if you put her on the stand, they really stand pretty close to the same height. Might be a little, like a few little centimeters out, millimeters out maybe, or something like that, but they're just very, very close to one another in stature and whatnot. She looks a little bit finer built, same with her, but they're not much out from one another. I think they could pretty much squish into each other's clothing. But anyways, there you go, just looking at the different, this one here you had to buy through Kellogg's Cornflake cereal. That's the only way you could get her, was through the box tops and filling out the form and everything and mailing away for her. So she's in her calico dress. Actually, they couldn't call her Ellie Mae Clampett because there was rights on it. So they call her calico something. And so she wore a lot of calico dress, and she came with some clothing that you could buy as well. If you kept eating the cereal, you could send away for more of her clothing. And I have a few of her pieces here of her clothing as well. But I keep her in this little dress. It's quite quaint on her. I think it looks quite nice. But I do have some of her pieces, and I might change her into that to show you one day what she looks like. But anyways, this is Ellie Mae Clampett. This here is the Debbie or Judy doll, and this is the Tammy doll. They gave her two names. That's why I'm saying Judy Debbie, because it seems like they're calling her one or the other, and they must have used the same mold and changed something a little bit about her, maybe long hair or something on the other one, and called her Debbie, or they called her Judy, whatever the case may be. But she's a Canadian. These are both U.S. American here. So there we go. I think they're sweet little dolls. I got it all in. Wow, that was a lot. A big haul there. So I hope you enjoyed this video. There's going to be some updates on my dolls. I'm ready to now put facial paint on my Trudy doll. I'm going to start painting her face. That's the next step. And I'll show you that coming up. So stay tuned. There's more to come. I hope you enjoyed this video. And thank you for subscribing. I appreciate all my subscribers and your comments. I read everybody. I may not answer you. I may not put anything down. But I do read every comment that there is. I go right through, and I go right through all the comments. I go to my comment section, and I read everything. What everybody has to say. So, but anyhow, yes. Thank you for telling me this was Donna Douglas, Ellie Mae Clampett. I could not think about that last night. My brain just wouldn't. It was too late at night. So anyways, there we go. Have a great day, everybody. Tomorrow, Monday morning, back to work, I know. Enjoy it, though, as much as you can. And we'll be talking to you again very soon. Bye-bye.